You ready for tomorrow?
As ready as I can be.
Finally, as we finally get to go back in person and play again.
Right?
He's saying get away from my sister.
Okay, cool.
You ready for tomorrow?
There we go. Alright. Can't pick up the movie, which is the important thing.
And just go.
Let me do something smart. Desktop audio. We're gonna mute you for now.
Dragoon thing,
Hello, everyone.
because I really don't think anyone's going to be playing that.
No, they're probably not. Hello, everyone. Give me a second. I'm clicking buttons. All right, welcome to the stream. We're doing some stuff. If you see my daughter poking her head over my shoulder, ignore her. Let's see.
Yeah.
Here. Gaming. There we go. And then there was that. Okay.
Well, like you said, we should probably get started with just the thing you want to talk about, which is the new tiering method.
So, I'm also going to be recording this, so if you're in chat, go, Lila. I'm not fighting with you the whole time. I'll turn the movie off and you'll go to bed. Then lay down and stop bothering me, brat.
Okay.
Anyway, before we get jumping right in, I do want to say hello to everybody. How's everybody doing? If there's anybody in chat, feel free to jump in. We are going to be recording this video, like I said, live. So if you join in late, it is what it is. We're going to go ahead and I'm going to start recording now. Lads, welcome back to Fusion YGO. Today, we are going to be discussing one of the single greatest ideas that I think I've ever had. And we're going to be discussing it in detail with Lucas, who is joining me today.
What's up?
We are doing this entire conversation live on our live streams, which we are going to be trying to do again on Wednesdays. So if you want to do that, make sure you're subscribe to the channel, follow all the social medias. We blast it out when we're planning on doing stuff. Typically, I'll be trying to go live on Wednesdays moving forward. Things have opened back up for me, so that opportunity exists again. We won't just be doing Yu-Gi-Oh! Content, though. We will also be doing a lot of other content, such as we'll be doing some Pokemon Let's Plays and things like that, so make sure you come and check those out. Now, today, we are going to be going over a tiering system. Before we dive into it, make sure you smash that like button and subscribe, and let's talk about how tiering should be working currently in 2023 and moving forward with an idea that Lucas and I had.
Yeah.
So, the idea is actually pretty simple. We're going to leave Tier 0 alone. Tier 0 being 65% of top cut makes perfect sense. But what we listed out was a little bit more concrete in terms of how we are receiving and processing data. So I don't think that any format should be done just with reckless abandon. I think what we should do as a community, is collect what the top decks are and the number of people at said events for every event over the course of a month. And we'll calculate that out over the course of the month to reach these percentages. So in the month of January, X deck was Tier 0. We now know that. We have the credentials. We have the guidelines. So that's what I'm recommending we do.
Switching it from an event by event basis to a monthly basis.
Yeah. And by being monthly, we have better data to go off of, and it makes the information and the control in the format a lot easier for us to calculate and keep track of.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Okay. Water. Important. Okay. So, first, let's talk about where we are getting the information from. For regional events that have less than 250 players, we are only taking the top 8 strategies in terms of our information. Those are the top 8 strategies, so we're only taking 8 decks from that event for the top cut. For anything over 250 but less than 500 at the regional level, we are taking the top 16. For anything over 500 players at the regional level exclusively, any event that has more than 500 players will be the top 32. This will make sure that For higher represented tournaments, we collect more data from them, and for lower represented tournaments, we collect less information from them, because you'll create a lot of outliers that way if you keep it consistent, if you don't include the variable of the amount of people at said event. For example, there have been regionals in North and South Dakota that have less than 100 players. They should not be calculated at the same rate as the top 32 from an event that has over 500. Doesn't make any sense. Keeping it top 8 just makes sense.
Yeah. We did some math earlier too.
We did, because I like math.
Yes.
For UDSs and nationals is separate, but for the UDSs and invite-only based events that are not nationals, we are going to take the top 32 as well. Although it has typically a mid-range regional turnout, typically, so in the 250 to under 500 range. Even though it's in that range typically, because it's an invite-only based event, it doesn't make any sense to put it in the same category as them, because it's only the best players. So getting the information from there makes a lot more sense. You have to include variables when calculating out what the best strategy is in a format.
Yeah. So.
Excuse me. Next up is YCSs. YCSs will always calculate the top 64. It just makes sense. The reason being is that for the top 64, it's typically a higher rated event, meaning there's more players. And the top cuts typically go to a point system, which normally ends out in 128. But the top cut that they do for single loss elimination tournament is the top 64, typically. So we're doing top 64. We're bringing in more data, more information, making sure that our numbers are more accurate. Nationals will operate at the same level as a YCS. Again, it just makes sense. It's the highest represented event of the year. Typically, are the nationals, whatever they may be. And it's always the best players. It's people that have earned their invites from multiple different regionals. So the players there are going to be the best of the best, meaning the strategies are typically the best of the best, not creating a whole lot of outliers on average. Sometimes, but not always. On average, it doesn't. It averages out. So that's what we're talking about for collecting information. So for every regional level event with the amount of people, that's where we'll try to collect our information from. Now, this is going to be a work in progress, and we will need everyone watching at home's help. But we do want to try to calculate this information out for you guys by getting as much information together as we can. So if you're at different regionals, let's start with North America, so Canada and the United States and Mexico. If you're at any of those regionals, send us that information. Help us out. If you're at any of those YCSs, send us that information. Help us out. You can send it to me via Twitter. I am more than happy to look over it, and that way I can get this information together and give you guys the best possible information. I won't always do deck lists, but being able to do a monthly breakdown of every event that I find, I am going to do my absolute darndest to get you guys as much information as I possibly can to bring this to you. So, how does tiering work? So obviously, we're keeping the 65% and above of representation over the course of an entire month will be tier 0. Just makes sense. There's no reason to kill that horse. It didn't do anything wrong. It works. We're keeping it.
Did we want to go over the math that we came up with for that?
Sure. So the math for that on average, Lucas, go ahead. You have that math in front of you. I don't.
Yes, I do. So with what we did, we talked about it, and we found that there were, on average in every month, about 16 different regionals that happened, and then one large YCS event. So what we did to average that out as best as we can, the first one we did was there were going to be 8 of them, or 4 of them that we took at the top 8, and then after that we did 8 of them that we did for the top 16. And then after that, we did 4 more that were the top 32. So that way it averages out most regionals to where, on average, they were going to be evened out as best as we could.
less than 500, but more than 250 was the number we were looking at.
And then adding in the YCS, which, as we said, was going to be the top 64, comes out to be, I forget, I believe it should be 352 decks in total that we're topping.
Yep.
I may be missing something there because I remembered the number.
It's over 350. That's
yeah. I believe it's 352 is the number that we came to on an average. And so with that, for like a tier 0 deck, I think it's fair to say, because when we did that calculation, around 230 of the top spots belonging to one deck over the course of 1 month, I think that's a fair method to say, hey, look at that. That's probably the best deck in the format.
That's probably that is tier 0. That's how we're going to do it to make things a little bit more simple for us. So that's what tier 0 is for an average month, calculating in a total of 16 regionals and 1 YCS. It's about 230 different decks topped. 230 different players topped with this one strategy. It's a lot. And that's not an easy thing to accomplish for any strategy. That's why tier 0 is so weird and kind of rare.
That's where I messed up the math. It was 8. We counted 32 regionals. That's what it was, not 16. Okay. Yeah. So it was 8, 16, 8, then another 32.
Yeah, it was a lot.
Yeah.
Because there's typically 4 regionals over the course of a weekend across the country.
Yeah.
Canada. Across the countries. So that's where that information comes from. For tier 0.5. So this is a deck that is just flirting with the range of being tier 0, but it's not quite there yet. It doesn't actually hit the exact number. It doesn't hit the exact 65%. This is going to be anything over 60%, but less than the 65. So 61 to 64, roughly.
So that we have that in exact. So that's about 211 to 226.
Yeah.
Tops at over the month.
With the average math that we showed.
Yeah, with the average math, not the exact, but on average, that would be around how many tops that they would have to get.
Yep. So that's a tier 0.5 deck. We wanted to create a tier specifically for this because it means that this deck is by far the best deck of the format, but there's something keeping it out.
Such as like the Dragon Rulers and things like that.
Yeah, with Dragon Rulers, it was almost a tier 0 deck, but being able to say we're in a tier 0.5 format is impressive still, and it helps keep better track of historical strategies and such. Moving on to tier 1. Tier 1 is any strategy that gets over 25% or above, but less than 60.
Yeah.
So anything that doesn't go into the range of the other two tiers that we've already talked about. Yeah.
So for the most part, anywhere between 88 and 210 tops would be tier 1 and with our average math.
Yeah. Still a lot, still a really big representation, but you know, there could be a lot of tier 1. There could be a maximum of 4. Eternal format would be one of the times where we had 4 tier 1 strategies, and we talked about making it 20%. We really did. We talked about making it 20%, but the reason we went with 25 was it kept the numbers more consistent for us. And it's a month's worth of data instead of just one event. It's 20, but
at one event, I would say
an entire month. That also includes consistency. Over the course of the month, this deck never waned. Whereas, like a tier 1, a multi-deck tier 1 format, some decks may not make it to keep that 25%, but to be considered a tier 1, you've got to be able to consistently pull it off. So we thought 25. That number may get adjusted, maybe 22%. So it's still slightly above, but it would allow like for formats where it's like a 4-deck format to exist a little bit more. These are all tier 1. Is that one though? It's something we're talking about, but and we're open to it. So talk about it in the comment section, the discussion section, the comment section down below.
Yeah.
Okay. Moving on to Tier 2.
Yes.
Tier 2 is any deck that has over 10% but less than 25%. Or whatever we make the Tier 1 range after discussion.
Yeah. So,
which is not a ton.
yeah, so for averaging anywhere between 35 and 87 tops.
They can see
with our average math.
I'm sorry. Give me a second. I'm gonna turn off my video for just a minute. That's the wrong one.
Can they see me now if I'm over here? Okay, then don't worry about it.
Okay. Sorry. Anyway, so that's the numbers for Tier 2. Then for rogue decks, a rogue deck is any deck that has over 5% but less than 10%. These are decks that are seeing some success, but their success is going against individual decks on typically.
So they can't see me at all?
And in order to be tiered, you have to have some kind of representation at some levels.
Yeah, so about 17 to 34 tops.
Yeah, and then any deck with less than 5%, we are calling it the outlier. It's an outlier tier. Outlier meaning it's probably only got a handful, maybe 2 tops.
Yeah, so anywhere under like 16 or less tops over a full month, meaning the deck, most likely it's going to be like between 1 and 8 different decks. It's not going to be one that will consistently be up there. It could even be 16 different decks all getting different tops just because it was a good matchup with the current meta.
Yeah, so we want to have a spot for outliers, but anything that doesn't end up getting tiered is just a competitive sense. It's not viable for that month. Yeah. But this allows for better record keeping historically. This allows for much better organization for the community as a whole. And so looking backwards, if we want to look at this as a historical format, we now have better data and better information at our hands to be able to revive old formats for people that fell in love with the Tearlament Ishizu Tier 0 format, or whatever other formats come after that, like the Kashtira Law Tearlament format, or the Rescue Ace format if Christian has his way. So it's just a better record keeping thing, and I would love to hear you guys' thoughts in the comment section down below. Like I said, we are still working out the kinks of the exact numbers, but we are going to try to pool data for everything in January. So if you guys go to events or anything, send me a message on Twitter, post it somewhere in Twitter so I can keep track of it. I do want to try to use these videos as a way, like the end of the month video, to kind of shout out individual strategies and pilots that did a lot of really cool things over the course of the entire month. So
yeah.
And if you're hearing kids in the background, just I got 2 little girls that are awake at this late hour of the evening. So, all right, that's gonna do it for me. Make sure you you hit that like and subscribe button. And until next time, lads, good fun. Have luck. And I don't know what that just did.
I have no idea. So, Christian and I are talking. He likes it. We're going to think about doing it on Tuesdays.
Oh, nice. I just clicked the wrong button, and it freaked out my computer.
He's like, what if I have a special rule in mind? I don't really think... I like how Season 2 is actually going a lot.
Yeah.
It's a lot more balanced.
It's fine. Lila, please go away. Okay. So, tonight, Lucas is actually going to help me get some practice in with a deck. We're going to play a couple of different matches. I don't think we're going to see some of the decks that he may play, but like at the regional level, but I do want to test with it a little bit. I've got 2 decks that I do want to test. It's so let me transition over real quick so you guys can see what's going on. So, option 1 is the list in front of you. Tier Luminishizu. I'm still mastering siding with this deck. This deck is kind of awkward to side, but I really like this version of the deck. I really like the list. It's just one of those things where, like, I don't know what to side still. Siding is the hard part for me. This is deck 1. I have 3 decks that I'm thinking about taking, so this is 1. Deck 2 is this list. It's branded Bysteel. This deck I don't feel like I need as much practice with because I'm very comfortable with the deck. And last is a deck that I'm very proud of that Lucas and I built and put together. But this is my version of it, not his. So it's 42 cards, but this is pure punk.
Yeah.
And the extra deck is a little weird, but like it's supposed to be Ogre, not Valor, but there's a reason for that.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is a deck I also might take. Do what?
Do you have the video on still?
Yeah, I can see you, but you're...
Okay, well, Nora's naked.
Okay.
Dad, it's me, Mom.
Oh, I can't see her.
Okay.
She's behind my chair. Yeah, so this is the other list is Bysteel Punk, which is pretty neat. So those are the 3
Yeah, it
decks
just
I'm
has
really
some
thinking.
slight changes from mine, but I mean, mine I'm playing for fun.
Yeah, you've built yours to be fun. I built this one to be competitive. So, like, the big thing is that I'm not running all the Punk cards. I'm just running 1 Dangerous Gabu and 3 Extreme Session, and then that's it. You're playing all of them.
Yeah, I'm playing one of the 3 bad ones each, and a couple less Bysteals and more of the Punk engine in the extra deck than Link monsters, but for the most part, I understand exactly how that deck works, and I like it a lot.
Yeah, and it's actually crazy good.
It is. It's very good.
Nora, stop!
And we've got spam.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Stop!
I do think that a lot of people are not taking Punk very seriously, and they will lose to that.
Oh, yeah, no, 100%. All right, so we can go ahead and load up a game when you're ready.
Sure. Let's go with... I got 3 decks that I can play right now that are all very good in this. That
Yeah, I'll
you
just wait for
will
you
most
to set up
likely
the
see.
room.
Yeah. So I got 3 decks that you'll most likely see. So I'll go with one of them
Sure, don't tell me.
as the first. Yeah, I'll go with this one first. Got the room set up.
What is what, Wiccan? Or Jace? I don't know what to call you. We are getting ready to do some testing. Alright. You missed the recording of our ban list discussion. Or not our ban list.
Of our tier list.
Our tier list. Ooh, okay. Well, I don't know what I'm playing against, so I'm gonna go 1. Let's see what we come up with.
All right. See what I get.
Alright. This is a hand.
Mm-hmm.
Standby?
Yeah.
Main.
Yeah.
Let's go Paralegal.
Yeah.
And search, good?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, yeah, tiering. So we were talking about a new tier list for Yu-Gi-Oh! Trying to make things a little bit more concise for everybody.
Yeah. Like how in Yu-Gi-Oh! There's tier 0, tier 1, tier 2 decks. So making it to where there's more of a, like, consensus on what it means instead of
just
people just going with what they think.
Yeah. So let's declare the effect of Siren.
No.
Sure.
We'll Graveyard Haveness to special summon Siren.
Man, you just got all of them.
Mill 3.
Jeez, really?
That's interesting.
You really got all of them.
I did. I really did hit the hand of all time. I'm gonna go Rhino Heart. No, I'm gonna go Haveness as 1, and we'll go Rhino Heart as 2.
You're gonna be summoning the Rhino Heart?
It will summon the Rhino Heart and send 1, and then Haveness will
Yep.
trigger.
Good job, baby.
Any
Yep,
response?
that sounds good to me.
Okay, so we'll special summon Rhino. We'll pitch Merly. And we will fuse you and
Havness and Havness. Yeah, that makes sense.
to make.
Kit,
Yeah, I just gotta find her.
the Kalos.
Carlos. We'll go. Kit 1. Merly. Do I want to do Merly? That's a question, isn't it? That's a question, isn't it?
That is a question.
I think I will do Merly as 2, and we'll do
Yeah.
Rhino Heart as 3.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Alright. So we'll go. Oh, so the end result of the tiering, if you missed it, we will be posting a video on it. In the next couple of days, so I'm going to.
So
where are you?
it was a lot to do with math, and the main point was instead of doing it by event, we were saying we should probably do this by month to month, so that way it's a deck. Like if a deck's tier 0 or tier 1, they actually have to be good enough to be tier 0 or tier 1 for a time instead of just a singular event.
Yeah, and that's huge. I mean, and then Kit Kalos add. That's a great question. What do I add here?
When you don't know what you're playing against because you haven't been able to mill anything.
I think I add. Crime here.
Yeah.
Then we'll go. Declare the effect of Kit.
Okay.
Targeting itself.
Yeah.
Send it to the graveyard. Special summon.
Summoning the Merly.
Yeah. And we'll trigger Merly 1, Kit 2.
Yeah, you're gonna mill 8.
Yeah. Okay. Will this let me mill 8? That's a good question.
Yeah, it will.
It sure does. I hit double scream. That sucks.
You hit double scream and still no Ishizu.
I know. I gotta check something real quick. I do have Siren. I just gotta make sure.
Yeah. You have Shiren and you also have your Scream effect.
Yeah, I have Siren and Scream. I'm checking if there's any other effects that get hit. Doesn't look like it.
No.
Yeah, so Siren 1, Scream 2.
Yeah.
Since you have clothes on, you can go see
So
Daddy.
Scream will.
Get you the continuous trap.
That's not where I wanted that to go.
Yeah, Soliak go to hand,
We're gonna.
Honey, she's
and then fusion summon.
Hi, Nora. Daddy's just playing a game. And talking to a bunch of people in chat.
Yep.
And then we'll go.
I thought you quit your live.
No, I'm still alive. I quit recording.
Daddy, this not
2 extra deck to make Rulu Kalos. Right there.
Yep.
It's your favorite card, I'm sure.
Yeah, love that card.
It's just the best. Then we will go Merly Garura.
Yeah, Elf.
Yeah, we're gonna make Elf
Yeah.
here. Garura effect to draw.
Sure.
That's interesting. That is interesting. Kind of wish I used
Right
the.
now in the world, that's
No,
why
I had to do it that way, didn't I?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. See, I'm really hesitant to use this Rhino Heart for stuff.
I know. That's why I was like, oh, you're summoning it? Alright, then.
I think my play here,
Nora!
which I hate, I'm just going to be honest with you,
Mm-hmm.
is I have it normal summoned, so I think if I normal summon this, I don't lose either of them. It makes them live.
Nora, be quiet.
Or I can do that. I can't, I don't have a level 4, so.
Here, Lila.
I'm going to normal summon Rhino Heart.
Sure.
I can't trigger its effect.
Yeah, you've already used it.
So we're gonna overlay.
Yeah.
You want a clipper?
For
Yeah.
the lovely Dweller,
For Dweller. Okay.
we'll use the effect of Elf.
Bring back Marley.
Yeah. Just to have it.
It's got a thick butt.
It has a booty. We'll set 3. And I think why did I hit battle phase? Okay, end phase.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Go ahead, buddy.
Alright, I'll drop turn.
Yep. In standby, I will Dweller.
Sure. Main one.
Yep.
Prosp.
Yep. I think I know what deck this is. I'm not a fan.
Any response?
Let's see, a 5 and in there. That's a good one. That's a good one. I think. Yeah, that's fine. Is that right? It is Burbs.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna add Dark Rule.
You're adding Ruler?
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Anything here?
No. There's nothing here I can do.
Activate Ruler. Any response to Dark Ruler?
Oh, man. I'm going to activate Tier Limit Crime.
Yep, I wanted that to be forced, so.
If you do shuffle that card into the deck...
Negate, shuffle it, and then you'll do that.
Yep, so... Goodbye, Magnemite.
I mean, it's not like that card helps you here anyway.
No, it's terrible in this matchup.
Yeah. Let's just get into it to make it awkward. Let's make it awkward for you. Normal summon Barrier Statue.
That...
Do you have a response?
Technically, yes.
Okay.
I'm going to just flip up Celiac.
You're not going to activate it?
Not going to use its effect yet.
Sounds good. Activate the map.
Ooh, the map.
Any response to the map?
The map activation is fine.
I will activate the effect.
I am going to Heartbeat.
You have no card in hand to send to grave.
Girls.
Oh, I don't. You're right. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's A-okay.
Right. I'm gonna reveal Robina.
Yep.
Go Robina, banish. Let's go 3.
Okay.
And then I'll normal summon the Robina. I'll go Robina 1, Stree 2.
I'm gonna Celiac 3.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna target your statue, sending Merly.
Yeah, so negate it, send Merly, then Stree will add, and then Robina will add.
Which adds a spell, I think, right?
Robina adds a level 4 or lower.
That's right. Okay. It's fine.
So I will add number 2, and then I perform a normal summon at this point. Because it's immediately after that resolves, I perform the normal summon.
Yeah.
So I'll normal summon Eaglin. Then as Chainlink 1, I will activate Eaglin.
We'll go Merly as 2.
Yes.
And then do I want to do anything else? I think I'm going to chain link 3 Sprite Elf.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, so we'll summon Merly. We'll fuse Merly with a Rhino Heart
Mm-hmm.
and a Halfness.
So going 3.
Yeah, for Kaleido.
Okay.
Boom.
Yeah. Okay, and then Eaglin will resolve.
Mm-hmm.
I'll add Ryza, and then that doesn't go there. That goes to banish.
Yep.
So we'll this, and I'll normal summon Impen, and I'll go Impen 1, Eaglin 2, Robina 3.
4 will be Paralino, because I can't activate Kaleido Heart.
Yep.
And Paralino will target Empen,
To destroy it.
and Merly will be the final chain link.
Yeah, because Paralino. Okay, so
Yeah.
resolving Merly will mill 3.
Oh, let's go. Oh my god, what? Okay.
Then Paralino will destroy Empen.
Yep.
Eaglin and Robina will be added to hand, not to grave.
You're good.
No, you're fine. And then Empen will resolve. I'll add
Dreaming Town.
Dreaming Town, and then I will conduct a normal summon of Flow Wanderies and Spree.
Okay.
Okay. And then new chain, I'll activate Spree, targeting Shiren.
The Siren in my grave.
Yeah.
Alright, well, because the new chain finally is starting, we'll go Siren, Chainlink 2, Agito 3, Kelbeck 4.
Yeah, so we'll mill 10. We'll mill 5.
Mill 5 each, then we'll mill another 5 each. Wait, hold on, I'm making sure I didn't hit.
You did not.
I didn't. Okay, so we mill another 5. That didn't work.
Oh, didn't put in the slash. You did not hit it again.
How did I miss it twice? That's amazing. And then Siren will resolve to bottom of deck. And we'll put Garura back. For what do I want to make? Drago? Yeah, we'll make Drago Stapelia.
Okay.
And then Spree
then Spree resolves without banishing.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it just won't banish because I forgot that was milled in that turn. Woo. Yeah. I just don't have anything here.
Okay.
I tried.
Okay.
I made that very awkward.
You did. It was weird. Every time the word normal summon is used, Flo must take a shot. Chase, I'm going to be honest with you. I think we'd kill him.
I would die here.
What am I doing?
I also didn't update this list now that I'm looking at it.
It may not matter.
It is not updated. I know that.
Let's see here. That's a good card, but I don't think these are going to be useful in this matchup. How many mana is it? 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I guess. Swap them. That should be good. That should be fine. Don't sign it. Yep.
Let's try it.
Yeah. You got any more rules that you're gonna kill my my friend here?
I would like not to die here.
Right?
Yeah. Fully understand the whole don't like flu.
Yeah, no, everybody hates flu.
Alright. Standby main.
Yeah.
Prosperity.
Yeah, prosperity's good.
Whoop. Meant to banish that face down. Just give me a sec.
Don't worry about it.
Nyla, get your hand off me.
6. Any responses?
Nope.
I'm gonna chain D shifter.
I have to go with Herald of the Orange Light here.
Okay.
I can't deal with Shifter.
Yep. That will resolve, so I'll just mill 6.
Take the Shifter here.
This is actually very hard right now on what I want to get.
I'm guessing it's between Toucan and Eaglin.
I'm actually going to add punishment.
Attica punishment.
And then these get bottomed.
Yep.
Ow.
I will normal summon barrier statue.
Oh, lovely.
Set 1 card.
Yeah,
Once it decides to set the card.
it's all good.
Pass the turn.
I wonder what that could be. It could be anything.
Yeah, it could be anything.
Main.
Yeah.
Activate Paralino.
Yeah.
Okay.
Daddy.
Paralino effective add.
Yep.
Dad.
Yes, Nora.
I just want to see the mirror and sing like a rap.
We're gonna go Rhino.
Rhino Heart.
You can't sit on his lap right now.
Yeah.
Why?
At least I don't have map up with this.
You thank God. Normal summon Rhino Heart.
Yeah.
I'll declare the effect.
Sure.
I don't know why, but I'm doing it.
Sure.
I don't know. We'll dump Siren.
Sure.
Again, I don't know why. I can't trigger the effect. Attempt to enter battle phase.
Battle phase is good to enter.
Okay. Attack.
I will activate punishment. Target your Rhino Heart.
Lovely. Okay.
Good.
Yeah.
I'm gonna send Farjeet.
Okay. Which will send that to
Right.
grave.
Yeah, it has just more. Then new chain. I'm gonna activate Farjeet effect.
Sure.
Draw 1, and then it puts it to the bottom. Then place 1 on the bottom. Yeah. Then I'll go bottom this one.
Okay.
Okay.
Main phase 2. I'm in a bad spot here.
That was the goal.
Oh no, dude! A barrier statue with nothing for like.
Barrier statue with any type of protection.
Yeah.
Alright. I'll draw for turn. Standby main.
Sure.
Activate unexplored winds.
Oh great, yeah.
I'll declare the effect.
Mhm.
Reveal Impin.
Yeah.
Okay. So it'll be bottomed, and I'll draw 1. Oh, thank Christ. Activate the map.
Oh great, yeah.
Effective map.
Sure.
Reveal Eglin.
Yeah.
Find and banish Robin.
Yep.
Normal Eagle. Go chain 1 Eagle, chain 2 Robin.
Sure. And
Grab
Impin's
Impin.
back.
Yep. Then I'll tribute Eaglin and Perlarino
Yep.
for Impen, and then go Impen 1, Eagle 2.
Yeah.
It's over, Mama. It says it's over. Mommy, it's
Fun and balanced. At Dreaming Town. Do I want to continue here? Not really. I don't really have a reason to.
It's over.
I will elect not to take the additional normal summon
You are
here.
so
Okay.
rude.
I'll attempt to enter the battle phase.
Battle phase is good.
1,000.
Yep.
27.
Yep.
Main 2.
Sure.
I'll set 1. Enters.
Yep.
Your go.
That's a terrible draw. I don't know if I have a way out of this.
I hope not.
Let's see, it's 37. You need a normal. Yep.
Yeah. You know I have normals in my hand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why did I keep that in? I think I might have sided improperly. Well, I just didn't see any of the stuff I sided in, really.
Yeah, no, I didn't. So I'm realizing when I'm looking at my deck again, I didn't add in any of the. I didn't add in more fissures in this deck anymore. So I'm still only playing 1 because it's like, it's limited. It's not anymore.
Really?
Yeah. This is, by technicality, a hand.
Yeah, I love that feeling. Why? Why did that have to happen?
Hold still, hold still.
That's such a bad, just a bad hand.
Ow.
You're fine. Leave it.
It's just such a bad, like, card to open with what else I opened.
You don't get to growl at me.
Paralino.
I mean, Paralino on its own is already really good.
It is really good. I'm not gonna.
Yeah,
argue
that's
with
fine.
that. Do you remember? I'm gonna add Rhino.
Yeah.
Then
You are getting to Kit.
well, that's the thing. I'm going to declare the effect of Siren.
Okay.
We're gonna pitch Mudora to summon Siren.
Yeah, so it'll summon Pitch Mudora, then Mill 3.
Yep.
Of course you hit.
Nothing.
Of course you hit the other one that doesn't mill.
Yeah. Story.
And a Rhino.
So we're gonna normal summon Rhino here.
Yeah.
And we're gonna go Havness wherever you are.
Then Trigger said Havness.
Yep. And then Havness effect. We'll go Havness to bottom and Rhino to bottom.
Okay, so the 2 in your grave.
Yep. To make Kit.
Yep. Yeah.
Everybody's
And
favorite
then-
card.
Kit, send Merly, probably here.
Kit add Merly here.
Okay, add Merly. Okay.
If I can find it.
Watch Mika.
Then
Excuse me.
Kit, target itself, summon Merly.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm so glad you know this line. Why did... Oh my god.
It could have, like, it just needed to say that it could only summon from the grave, and that card wouldn't be that bad.
Yeah. Mill 8. Jesus.
Let's go!
And then I hit all of them. Hello.
I'm cool with that because you missed the make me mill cards. So you've used Havness. That's the only one so far.
So that's the question here, is I think I'm going to use Merly is 1. And wait, what's this one do? Oh, it's just return a banished one. It doesn't matter. So we'll go Merly.
You hit both of your return banished things.
Here's my. I gotta check something. Let's see. What's another card? Oh, I can make you. Right? Same type but different. Same type and attribute. Okay. So yeah, I'll use Siren to go to the bottom with Kit.
Okay. So just Siren and Kit?
That's for the Siren one, and then Merly is going to be a different one. I might have done that out of order, but that's just because I'm confused. And then Merly with Halfness.
Yeah.
For another card we all love, Garura, the Wings of Resonant Life.
Yep. And then Merly Garura for Elf to draw.
Yeah.
Look, I've played against you with this deck enough to understand most of its plays.
Yeah. Right there.
Yeah.
Draw one.
Yep.
That's a pretty good card.
I have no idea what it is. Yeah, Scream's pretty good.
Scream is pretty good here. I'm going to overlay.
Sure.
Here's the question. I think there's really only one card I can make here, but it does trigger Scream.
Yeah.
I mill 3, I think. Yeah, I mill 3.
Mm-hmm.
I almost hit the wrong card. Mill 1. There's a select. Mill 2. There we go.
Exchange.
Let's go!
Fuck.
That's 10, I think.
Yeah, it is.
That's the 10. Oh my god, that changes a lot, actually. So we'll go...
That's the only...
Agito is 1, but... yeah.
I don't have a response. You're gonna Agito to mill me for 10 and Celiac add your tier before you do that.
Yeah, so I just gotta figure out what a tier I want to add. Halfness.
Yeah.
And then I'll mill 10. I wonder if it lets you mill 10.
Yeah, if you put in /mill 10, it will.
And I hit...
And you hit it. Yeah, so... We'll mill another 5.
And I get to set a trap. Let's see what trap do I want to set. I think I only have the one exchange. Do I have both Agitos in here? I definitely do. Okay, so...
You have 2 Agito, all 3 Keldo, 1 of the Mudora.
What we're going to do is set Exchange of the Spirit.
Yeah.
I'm going to use the effect of Mudora.
Yeah.
Banishing it to return an Agito to deck, a Kelbeck to deck, and dude, I don't know what else to put back. A Crime?
I mean, I don't think it really matters.
No, not really, because you know what I have.
Yeah, it depends on what I drew. Actually, I don't think it matters if I draw it or not.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just curious now.
Yeah. Well,
yeah, that card would have helped.
And Standby Exchange.
Yeah, I know. I have to think here. So you'll pay 1,000 to do it, and then I'm gonna mill the rest of it.
You're gonna lose your whole deck.
I know. I'm thinking here because I may have something I can do, but actually no, because of how my hand is, I don't. So here's my hand. I was fully ready to go off if you didn't get exchange.
Oh, dude, yeah, you really were.
I was gonna go off.
I forgot. I don't know why I put this back in.
I don't know why you kept it in for my deck, yeah.
Yeah, I opened it. But getting the exchange loop, like, against Flo, this card's actually insane.
Yeah, no, I didn't have anything I could
Wait,
do there.
What was your hand again? How are you playing through Baguska?
I have Dark Ruler and Evenly.
Oh, okay.
So I was gonna search 9 cards deep.
Yeah.
So I was like,
sense.
if I get this, then I actually have a decent chance of playing through it, but I have to get it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I got another one going. But, I mean, that is a deck you will probably see. That's why I was like, I think I should play this first.
Yeah. Against Flo, it's actually... That's a silly one. I think this will be the last one of the night. Is this the last match for me?
That sounds good.
Well, your call, pal.
I'll go first.
Look, in all seriousness, who thinks Exchange of the Spirit's going to come up, honestly?
Main one.
Mm-hmm.
Normal summon Zayaman.
Oh, God. Yeah, that's a good one. That's a really
Activate
good
effect.
one. Yeah.
Okay. Let's find ourselves good ol' Foxy Tune. Then I'll activate Foxy Tune.
Sure.
Okay. I will pitch.
Does it pitch for cost?
It pitches itself, but the other card does not get pitched for cost.
Oh, okay.
So it sends, if they choose to ash it, then I send another. Or if they choose to ash it, I don't send another.
Well, I think, does this change things? I don't know how much Foxy Tune's going to do, but this might be my only opportunity to make this. So I'm going to chain my Druis Worm, targeting your Foxy Tune.
Sure.
Just to give me a body.
And then I will pitch... I'll pitch this Imperm.
Interesting. Okay.
Summon Sharakusai.
Ooh. Alright, so...
Do you have any response?
You have normal summoned, so you have 3 in hand. I think I'm going to declare the effect of Kelbeck. To target your Sharakusai. It just bounces it back to your hand.
Sure. Okay. Good?
Yep.
I'm going to activate Deer Note, revealing Sharakusai.
Ah, god damn it. Yeah. Never punished.
Never punished. Pitch Deer Note, special Sharakusai.
Yep.
Any responders?
Nah.
Is that all good?
Yeah. You had Deer Note, Zayaman, and Foxy Tune in your opening hand? Jesus Christ.
No, I Zayaman for Foxy Tune.
Oh, okay. So, I don't know the 2 cards in your hand now.
No.
Cool. Cool.
All good?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm going to use Sharakusai effect.
Mm-hmm. Fusing to make cart.
Yeah. Rising cart. All good?
Yep.
I'm going to activate Rising Carp effect.
Yep.
Okay. I'll go... Wagon. Deer Note.
Yep. Synchro 8.
I'll activate Wagon.
Yeah. Your field spell.
Yeah, kind of a good card.
It's a pretty good one.
I'll then activate Extreme Session.
Yep.
I'll go Wagon, Deer Note, make Jam Dragon, and go Jam Dragon 1, Deer Note 2. Deer Note will target Sharakusai.
Sure.
And I'll go in here, and I will find Madame Spider.
Mm-hmm.
And then trigger field spell to draw one.
Sure.
Second effective field spell, banishing Deer Note.
Sure. Summoning Madam.
To summon a punk.
I'm assuming.
Yeah, so I'll summon Madame Spider. I'll activate her effect, paying 6.
Yep.
Okay. I'll go in, and I will...
Ridiculous trap card.
Yep. Get Dangerous Gabu, and then trigger field spell again to draw one.
Yep.
And I'm back to 5. That changes things. I'll activate Emergency Teleport.
Wow. Yep.
I will summon out a Zay Almond.
Yep.
And then I'll go 3 and that to make the Psychic End Punisher.
Yep. He now pumps himself up to 65.
Yeah, he will. And then I will trigger this Ogre Dance in my hand, tributing Madame Spider.
Yeah.
So it'll summon itself. Then I will set 1.
Yep.
I'll attempt to enter the end phase.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's fine.
Your turn?
Okay, that's interesting. Let's see.
I mean, I can't go to battle. It's the first turn.
I am going to declare the effect of Keldo.
So discard for cost, because that is cost. Oh, a second Keldo. That makes me feel a lot better. Yeah, that's fine.
So I'll summon it, and then I get to add Exchange of the Spirit or a card that lists it.
Yep.
I wish I go on a big yellow slide.
So I don't know. Do I unbrick my hand here? Probably. Or actually, we'll go Agito here.
Yeah.
Let's... I don't have a lot of options here. I'm in a weird one. We'll activate the planet.
Yeah.
Good to search.
Yeah.
Let's go Siren.
Okay.
Let's see. Let's declare the effect of Siren.
Yeah.
So we'll send to Grave.
So, yeah, it'll summon itself, send a Gito, mill 3.
And mill 3, all part of a hand effect. Yay. Super fair and balanced. What the f...
2 Merleys.
I'm gonna use Merly. A Merly as 2, a Gito as 1.
Okay. Thinking there. That is fine. Go for it.
So we'll put Merly back, and we'll put Merly back.
Yeah.
Because I can just get it later. Excuse me. We'll go Kit, and then
Okay.
we'll both mill 5.
Yeah.
Let's...
Jesus.
I hit Crime. Crime doesn't do anything here. Hooray.
No. Okay. So you've got triggers, so...
Yeah, so I'll go Kit 1, Planet 2, Planet, Target, Extreme Session.
Yeah, that makes sense. Thinking. I'll go Gabu 3, target Kit.
Frustrating, but I respect it.
And it does do a sad thing here, though, for me.
It forces you to gain 2,300.
Forces me to gain 2,300.
Yep.
But it does not put me over the threshold that I needed.
No, it doesn't. Don't worry, I'm working on that.
Yeah, I know.
Let's see here. So that actually hurts a lot more than I'd like to admit. Would that work?
I forgot to chain another thing, but I already resolved it.
Oh.
It's all good.
Did you have something?
Yes, I did have another thing I meant to chain.
Oh, go. It's all good.
All right. Chain link 5 would have been Sharkusai's effect.
That's fine.
Okay. So.
Excuse me. Amazing Dragon.
Yeah. And then your effects will resolve.
Blah, 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 blah. Okay, so that was chain link 5, so everything else is resolved.
No, because you have your. Oh yeah, the pop and then that.
Yeah.
Okay. Then Amazing Dragon effect is what I would activate here.
Sure.
Target.
You target
Keldo.
3 here or 4 here?
I can target up to 4.
Up to 4, yeah. So.
And they just bounce to hand.
So I get which one's back?
Keldo.
Yep.
Kit.
Sure.
That's it.
Just those 2?
Yep.
Interesting choice. Okay, so if I do that, let's see here. I need to lose 1,300, huh?
Yes.
Interesting. How do I get there?
That is the question.
There's a lot of options. They're all just weird.
Fair.
God, I hate this. It's so awkward. Let's see here.
I don't know what else you have, but I just wanted to make sure you didn't really have a chance to use that kit for anything.
I could pull this back, get to add another one during the end phase, which gives me options, and then I could do the Rhino Heart. How do I... The question here is, how do I take 1,300 points of damage? I mean, I guess I could just run into the Psychic end, because it's only gaining 1,300, so...
Yeah.
Is it optional to gain the power?
Yes, it is.
It is optional. Okay. Alright. That's good to know. If I normal that, what do I have in Grave? I have some options. And then I could do the... Oh, and then I can... Okay. I see the play, I think.
I don't know what you have, and I'm just hoping.
I'm going to link 2 here.
Okay.
To make Dark the Dark Charmer gloomy.
Okay.
I'm going to use its effect on summon to try to take your Magnemite.
Yeah, that works.
Okay.
Why don't these guys have the condition that they have to be special summoned by their effect first?
Yeah, well, I'm going to trigger the effect of Magnemite.
Yeah, I thought so. That's fine.
Let's see here. So, then what? I can make you in my opponent's graveyard. How many cards are in your graveyard?
17.
Maybe 1,700. It would force you to have to gain it, otherwise you die. Which is actually kind of funny. I think I normal summon Rhino Heart here.
Yeah.
And I'll trigger the effect.
Sure.
I've only used one of their effects.
Yes.
And it was I've only used
You've
Merle.
only used
Merle.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I have both of them right
Yeah,
there at the bottom.
Yeah, because you milled double Merle.
To Grave Havness.
Yeah.
And let's go ahead and... Do I want to trigger Havness here? I think I have to. If I do the Havness play, I get the Kaleido Heart play. Which will do not a whole lot. You have 2 in hand?
Yes.
Yeah, that's the play. I don't like it, but it's the play. To bottom of deck with Siren.
Mm-hmm.
Havness.
Mm-hmm.
And with Rhino Heart.
Okay.
To make Kaleido Heart.
Sure.
Kaleido Heart effect. To target that.
To shuffle it back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's attempt to enter the battle phase.
Okay. Give me 1 second.
Yeah.
Be taking 1,000. So it's 1650 is the
What?
difference between dark and psychic end is 1650.
Yeah.
Only a way to pay more life points. I'll use the effect of psychic end.
So you're going to gain the 13.
He'll gain 13, so he's 48.
And as long as you have less than or equal life points to me, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
He is unaffected by your activated effects.
So I'm going to go Druis Worm.
Sure. So you'll take 2350?
Yep.
Or 23?
Yeah. And then Druis Worm effect.
Yeah, and then he'll die.
Oh my god.
355.
1850.
That's dead.
Did I actually put lethal out?
Yep. 55 plus 18.
What the heck? That was really difficult, actually. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, that was the goal.
Dude, this deck is crazy.
I also I didn't draw into anything to remove things from your graveyard,
No.
which would have made a huge difference.
I'm talking about your deck.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think that card's worth it here. Actually, they cut those. Keep that. No, keep that one, and then.
If that wasn't lethal, I did have plays, which was the funniest part. I had a lot of plays if that was not lethal.
Wait. Oh. Wow, I'm just dumb. That's fine. Whew. That Punk deck is wild, man. I love Punk. It's so good.
Yeah.
Really
It's so much fun.
I'm really happy with what we've put together for that.
Okay. Stand by main.
Yep.
Activate Extreme Session.
Lovely. Go for it.
Normal Zayaman.
Yep.
Zayaman effect.
I'm going to chain Havness.
Sure.
So summon itself, and I'll mill 3. Let's go. What is this? This game is rigged.
Get a trap and a monster, and then I get to add
Yep.
here. So I'll go for Foxy Toon. And then, if you have anything you would like to activate.
I'm going to use both. So we'll go Chain Link 1, Scream, Chain Link 2, Silek.
Yeah, because I'm not activating Extreme Session at this point.
Where's Scream? We'll add Crime, because it's the only trap I can add, and Siren, if I can find her. Dude, why am I just realized I'm playing a waifu deck. What am I doing?
So now that we're in an open game state, Foxy Tune effect. Any response?
Foxy Tune is A-okay, pal.
I'm going to send Gabu.
Mm-hmm.
Summon Sharakusai. All good?
Yep.
Effective Sharakusai, paying 6.
Yep, go ahead.
I'm going to summon, then activate Rising Carp unless you have a response to it.
Nope, you're good. Go right ahead.
Alright.
Here, I'll let you out on bated breath. You got free reign right now. Go off.
Awesome. So I'll summon Wagon Deer Note.
Mm-hmm.
I'll trigger Wagon.
Yep. The psychic end play is so good.
Yeah. And then trigger Extreme Session to draw one.
Yep.
That's certainly a card. Then let's go these two. Dragon Drive. I'll go Dragon Drive 1, Deer Note 2, target Sharakusai.
Yep.
Sharakusai. Add to my hand.
Dude, this punk deck is so good. I'm so excited to show it off.
Ogre Dance.
Yep.
Then new chain Extreme Session effect to draw one.
Yep, go right ahead.
That's a card. Trigger Extreme Session to banishing Foxy Tune to summon a guy.
Sure.
So I'll summon Ogre Dance.
Yep.
Etelly!
Oh my god. Yeah.
Where'd she go? Where'd she go? Summon Madame Spider.
Yeah.
Boop. Boop.
Shocking. Wait, is it Psychic End Punisher again?
Yes, it is.
You have slightly more life points than last time.
For a reason.
You already opened the Gabu.
I'll set 3 cards.
Yeah.
In phase.
Yeah.
Pass the turn.
Start turn. Well, this is a hand. It is the hand of all time. I'm not sure what to do. I'm in a position where I have, like, option anxiety.
Voice paralysis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's declare the effect of Keldo.
Pitching.
Agido.
Okay, so that will mill thinking here. If I want to do anything.
Mm-hmm.
That is fine.
And then I'll add something that lists it.
Yeah.
Because it's all part of that effect. So I think what I'm going to do is... That's the question. What do I add? Actually, yes, you, Kelbeck, to hand, to guarantee it.
Yep.
And then, in a new chain, we'll mill 5 each.
Alright.
You excited?
Hit Kelbeck.
We'll go Kelbeck as 2, Merly as 1.
That is fine.
Let's mill 5 more. And then Merly will fuse. Ooh. That's pretty good.
And then the Merly fuse.
Merly.
Yeah, the only 2 that you have.
We're going to go with Garura here. I'm going to try something cheeky. It's the only reason.
That is fine.
I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't know why I did that way. But here we are. Okay, so this guy is the problem here.
Yes. That's normally why I summon him so quickly,
Let's
is
go.
like, yes, he's an in-game guy, but like, I pay life points out the wazoo.
I know, I gotta agree.
How many are you? Yeah.
I'm just gonna send one.
Just one?
Yep.
And yeah, it's a monster. I know what you're going to be negating, and that's fine.
Okay, so no more Sharkusai.
Yeah.
And then Garura effect.
Sure.
Oh my gosh. Am I actually able to do stuff? This is weird. I wasn't expecting to get this far. I really wasn't. I'm not gonna lie. So this is unaffected by activated effects.
Your activated card effects.
Oh, that card's really bad.
Yeah. So if you have an effect that like activates and resolves later, it's affected.
No.
Or by cards that
Blanket effects. No, it's not affected by Baguska because it. No, it's not.
No, yeah, it's unaffected by Baguska because it's an activated effect that begins and then it continues trying to affect it. It's just like if Skill Drain's flipped, Psychic End is unaffected by it on the initial flip, and then it continues to be unaffected by it.
Interesting. Okay. That's so weird. This is such a weird.
The way that the way that activated effects are is like Mirror Jade, because it activates and then it has an effect that resolves later in the turn that would affect it.
I'm gonna target your, I don't know, your Druis Worm engrave.
Sure. One of my two.
Yeah, for my Druis
With
Worm.
which one?
I'm gonna choose
Your
one
own?
of your Druis Worms for one of my Druis Worms.
Yeah, that's fine.
Let's see. Dude, I have to take so much more damage this round.
You do.
And I didn't open Paralino, which really hurt.
I was cool with it.
I'm sure you were.
And you've only milled one, which makes me annoyed.
Hey, you know, I gotta catch a break somewhere. I think I'm gonna go Siren here.
Okay, activating its effect.
Yeah.
So summon it, pitch one, send three.
Pitch what? Oh, I should have done a play.
What is it?
Oh no, I'm way past the point.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no. I just realized it. I could have used Kelbeck's effect to bounce this back to hand. Just getting me another body.
I mean, when it was sent to my graveyard.
I hit defense by accident. But this
Yeah,
is
when you hit it.
attack.
That's fine.
And then mill 3.
Let's go.
That's a
Let's
screw.
go.
That's not helpful. Let's go.
I'm cool with it.
Yeah, you should be. Let's see. I didn't hit any. I didn't send the Merly, so let's see. I've only used. Who did I fuse with? Merly. So just can't.
Yeah, you've only used Merly so far.
So play here. You can make Kaleido and start hurting your back row. I'm gonna go for. I don't know. Let's go for the big dumb bitch. Rhinoheart. Effect.
Emperm.
I don't like that, but I respect it. Yeah, that's good. Let's see here. What else can I do? What Earths do you have?
All of them are Earth. Everything that's not Foxy Tune or Ogre Drag or Ogre Dance are Earth in the main.
We're gonna grave Havness and Keldo to make Ausa the Earth Charmer.
Fuck, you're playing this
Yeah,
thing.
I'm using
Alright.
its effect. It's actually in here for the mirror, but
That's fair. Target.
I don't know. Deer Note's a 5. Deer Note sucks.
I mean, I wouldn't mind it because it just says if it's sent from field to grave. It does not say my control or anything.
No, I know. I'm gonna take your Madam Spider.
Yeah, that makes the most sense.
Okay, well, oh, that's terrible, actually. I screwed this up really bad.
Yeah, all my things are 3 also, so they don't, like, go well with your deck.
Do I have any level 2s in Grave? Have any?
No, you put back your Merly.
Oh my god, what the hell? What am I doing? Let's see here.
You had milled Merly, you weren't sure you were going to mill anything else, so you chose to do that.
Normal summoned Rhino, you've impermed that. What else can I do? Let's see, I can make you now. Which is okay, but not kind of really what I want. I'll tell you what I want, what I really, really want. Make you. And you'd be big. Yeah, I'll do that. I don't like it, but I gotta do it.
Alright.
Grave that, grave that, grave that.
4.
Access machine.
Okay. Are you activating it?
Yeah, it's effect on summon.
Okay.
Target, Alsa.
You'll get 2,000.
Yeah, I'll just put 2 things on it.
Yeah. Do you have anything on the resolution?
No.
Okay. I'm going to activate emergency teleport.
E-Telly is A-OK.
I'm going to summon Sharakusai.
Sure.
Anything on the resolution of this?
No, and I know what's about to happen here.
Yep. Sharakusai effect. As long as you don't have a response to it.
I don't think I do. I'm just double checking. No, I don't.
Yeah. So I'll summon Amazing Dragon, then on summon Amazing Dragon effect, I'm going to bounce all 3 of your things. And also Extreme Session because Sharakusai paid life points. So I get to draw 1.
It would have been nice to be able to pop anything. Even just 1?
Yeah, I just didn't want you to have the ability to do that without me responding.
Yeah, well... that's... You got this one.
Yeah. You impermed it. You know what my 2 draws off of the fucking Extreme Session was? E-Telly, E-Telly. So I'm just sitting there like, well, I drew these. You negated it. I went, I mean, I guess that works for me.
We'll just do those. We'll see what happens. We're not siding here. You very well could have this one.
I very much could. Like, this deck is very good, is the thing.
No, it really is. The psychic end play is just, it's super hard to deal with.
Just having to deal with a thing that gets really big and you have to get to less life points without dying. And the deck naturally makes you pay 3,000 life points in its natural combo.
Yeah, which is silly.
Yeah.
Well.
God damn.
I'm gonna start with a Paralino.
Yeah.
Let's add... Where are you? Rhino Heart to hand.
Okay.
Excuse me. Let's declare the effect of Keldo. Sending Keldo.
Pitching.
click the button.
Yeah, that's fine.
And we will both mill... Oh, actually, first I get to add...
Yeah, you'll get the ad.
Spirit, or a card that lists it. What
Mm-hmm.
do I want to do here? Oh, man. I really wish I could get to... You. You would be a great pickup here. But I don't know how I'm going to get there. I think I have to be smart here and just see what happens. God. We're gonna add... I think I'm just gonna add the exchange of the spirit so I don't risk it.
Okay.
And then we'll both mill 5.
Those are some mills.
The Dangerous Gabu, that's a weird hit. And that's in a Guido. Oh my god, I have 3 hits here.
Yes.
We're gonna go Havness 1, Agido 2.
Alright. I'm going to chain Saranir targeting Havness.
That's unfortunate.
Unless you have a response to that.
Thinking. No, you know what? That's fine. I'll let
Alright.
Havness go the way of...
So,
why did I do that?
it's okay. Did you put it at the bottom or draw it?
I put it at the bottom.
Ah. Yeah, that...
Because it's like right there. It's just right beside it.
Yeah. Okay. And then, yeah, Saranir will be summoned.
And then we'll both mill 5.
Yep.
Hit the trap. I almost hit the trap. Ooh. We're gonna go... maybe? Siren Effect.
I mean... I might as well Duosworm target Siren.
See, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Could you, I don't know, maybe stop?
I didn't draw them in either of the other games.
Could you not open, I don't know, 2 of them? That would be cool.
I did not open either in any of our other games, and I didn't even draw into them in any of the other games, and they would have saved me so much hassle.
Let's normal summon Rhino Heart.
Yeah, and then you'll finally get to dump them early and finally resolve a summon.
And then I will finally resolve doing something in this game.
But for me, the nice thing is that you've already then used all 3.
Yeah, which is why I've got to think here on what I'm summoning.
Yeah, because this will be the only one that you get this time.
I think the right one here is, if I do that, it's big, it's dumb, it does funny stuff, it clears your board safely. It safely clears your board.
Yeah?
But I could also do the kit. Wait a minute.
Putting back all 3 to banish Duosworm and pop Saranir?
I could do that, but that's kind of dumb. It doesn't make any sense. Because I can do it anyway.
Yeah?
So what I'll do is I will do a Merly to the bottom and a Siren to the bottom.
Yeah.
To make Kit.
Hey, at least it didn't also open Magnamut.
Yeah, thank God for that. And then I will trigger the effect of Kit as 1 and Paralino as 2, targeting Saranir.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And then Kit will add me a Select. Is that what I want? Yeah, I want Select.
Yeah, it's Solic, and then you can get rid of Kit, get Ben, or you could even do that with Merly at this point.
I'm actually going to activate the effect of my own Druis Worm. I'll reveal it in a second, but I'm going to target your Foxy Tune.
My which one?
Your Foxy Tune.
Foxy Tune. Okay.
Special summons. I don't know, attack, but it really doesn't matter. And then I'll Kit. We'll special Merly.
Merrily Mill 3 and Kit Mill 5.
Yeah, so I'll just type in Mill 8.
Yeah.
Ugh, that's so bad. That's a terrible.
Yeah.
Um,
Especially when you've already added the Soliek.
It's okay. I'm going to use. Let me see. How many cards do I have in grave right now? 16.
You have 16.
Mm-hmm.
I have 10.
Yeah, that's gonna make this weird. I think I actually am going to move Dora here, and I'm gonna target Kelbeck.
Double Kel and Agito.
Kel, I think, yeah, I'm gonna do double Kel and Nagito. No?
I mean, to me, that's what makes the most sense.
Yeah, I've got to make sure I hit Nagito in some form.
Because you don't want to miss the chance to hit them. So those get shuffled in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then I'll link to...
Hold on.
Yes?
So if you have Exchange of the Spirit set, does it allow you to target 5?
No.
It says on the field.
If it's activated, if I chain it in activation.
Okay,
Yeah,
that
but
makes more sense. I'm
yeah.
like, that's a really weird way to put that.
Yeah, then we're gonna link to. Oh,
Yeah,
actually,
Elf.
I can't get rid of. I'm not gonna use the effect of Druid's Worm.
Oh,
I'm not dumb.
I know, but I wanted you to.
Yeah, I know you wanted me to, but like I said, I'm not. I'm a fool, not an idiot. I will then use the effect to special summon Merly back.
Yep.
I'm bringing Merly back. What? Bring it
Okay.
to the chorus. Then we'll view here. And what's the next thing I want to make? I have so many options. It's kind of a ridiculous number of options.
I mean, there's mainly just one that kind of kills me.
Yeah. I have to do it. I don't want to do it really.
Yeah. Yeah, it's the one that kills me. Yeah, because here, Psychic End Punisher is affected by Baguska.
Because it was out first.
Yeah.
And then I'll set 2. And then I was going first, so...
Yeah.
That is an unfortunate thing. Go ahead, buddy.
Alright, I'll draw a turn.
Mm-hmm.
That is not the card. Anything in the standby phase.
I'm gonna just flip up Soliek. I'm not gonna...
Alright. Main one.
Mm-hmm.
I will attempt to leave the main phase. Do you have a response?
That's the question, isn't it? Do I want to do this? Let's see. Give me just a second. I'm just thinking if
Yeah, you're good.
the right play here is. That card doesn't ultimately matter. I think I'm going to use Soliek's effect targeting Druid's Worm.
Sure.
And I will send... Wait. I'm not going to use Soliek's effect. You're going to battle phase. It's fine. Battle phase is good.
I enter the end phase.
Oh, okay. I was like, what is happening? I'm like, wait a minute. I was thinking that I'm like, I have to do stuff because he's going to evenly me. You can't evenly me here.
Yeah, I will attempt to leave the end phase.
And, yeah.
Alright, your turn.
Lovely. Standby? I think
Yeah.
I have to detach during standby, right? Yep. So, come on. Come
Yeah,
on.
one of them will come off.
Goodbye, Rhino Heart.
Yep.
Stop.
And then main 1.
Yeah, I'm trying to go to main. Ew, but Guska doesn't want to go. Bro. I'm going to switch this to attack mode.
Sure.
I'm going to Sulliak. Still. I'm going to target your Druis Worm.
Yeah.
And we'll send this to Grave. Trigger the effect of Merly to Fusion Summon.
Thinking.
Yeah. Here comes another Bysteel.
I will activate Druis Worm, target Merly.
I will activate Elf. Target
Yeah.
Merly.
Yeah.
Welcome back, old friend.
And
that will not resolve.
Yep. I was thinking about it because I wanted to read Merly, and I'm like, from your graveyard, done.
Yeah.
I don't care if it gets resummoned. I just need it not to be in your graveyard.
You don't get to summon the Druis Worm.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's fine.
And then I'll mill 3.
And you've already triggered Merly.
Yeah, I've already triggered Merly, so congratulations. So you've used the Druis Worm.
No.
What?
Continue.
Let's go Siren.
Pat, you want to know something that could help you here? Because I'm just going to be nice. I banished 2 of your Tearlament monsters.
Yeah, I know.
You sent Crime.
Oh, crap, you're right. Dude, it almost never comes up.
It almost never does, but it did.
Doesn't it add it to hand?
Yeah, you get to add Havness to hand and then trigger Shiren by pitching Havness. Or Shiren by pitching Shiren.
I'll just Shiren pitching. I don't even care that you have full information here.
Okay, other Havness, yeah. It really doesn't matter.
Havness effect?
Yeah.
Oh, I have to mill 3 first.
Yeah, mill 3,
So things
Magnemite, instant,
Agito.
Agito. Alright, and then you can
Havness
trigger 1,
1,
2. Yeah, so we'll mill 5 and then you'll do that. Right?
Yep. And I hit Exchange of the Spirit, so...
Which means that we continue milling.
Yeah, we mill another 5, and... and now I get to Fusion Summon with
Yeah.
the Havness I dumped forever ago.
Yep.
We'll go Havness, we'll go... I don't know.
And somehow... oh no, because you all 3 Shirens are... Or no. You somehow didn't hit the other Shiren.
I know.
You can with Kelbeck. So it's not like it matters.
No, I can't trigger Kelbeck. Oh, no. Or their entire deck if possible, yeah.
Yeah. Plus, also, you're putting another thing back with Havness.
I'll mill exactly 5, and then I get to set a trigger.
Yeah.
What do I want to... we're actually doing 3 here, though.
Okay.
Rhino Heart and a Merly.
Sure. And then mill another 5
I'm gonna
after you summon?
Yeah, I'm going to summon Kaleido Heart.
Sure.
And then we'll go... We'll do Kelbeck 1. We'll do Kaleido Heart 2, target Drew, Swarm shuffling it back in.
Yeah.
And then...
Oh, yeah, sorry, that... And doesn't really matter, in all honesty.
It really doesn't.
No, hold on. Let me show you what my hand was, because I was so sad.
What? You would double... Oh my gosh.
Double session Deer Note, top deck a second Druis Worm. And I'm like, well, I'm just going to try to pass here. And I made sure to say it in a specific way to make you, like, question what you were doing when I said, I'm leaving the main phase. Do you have a response?
Yeah, and, I just, for some reason, decided to panic for no reason. I'm going to set this.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm just admitting defeat. You have game on board.
Oh, yeah. That makes sense. Jesus, okay. Yeah, that was...
I did not side into evenly.
Okay. Yeah, it was... what a weird strategy. Like, I love the punk list.
It came out and I immediately went, I want to play this. It's just not good.
So, this card should not come up as often as it does.
What, exchange?
Yeah.
I think it should. Like, when you're playing a deck that mills a million cards and you can easily mill 15 cards from your opponent's deck during their turn, too, because you can also... because you can pitch them, and then if you find a way to, like, just... If they get rid of 5 cards, like, if they just put 5 random cards in their graveyard, all of a sudden exchange, now they're out of cards in deck, they have to finish the game with just their hand.
Yeah. You have 6 cards. Win the game. And a lot of decks just, you can't win with 6 cards and no graveyard, because typically, like, the goal here is to set up either a Baguska or a Gravekeeper's Trap.
Yeah. Alright. Well, we both got stuff to do tomorrow, so I think here's a good place to sign off.
Yep, it was fun. Thanks for hanging out. That was in chat. Thanks again for hanging out with us. It was fun. Video should be out in, I don't know, a while.
Once Christian's ready for it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna put it in the thing and just be like, here's the thing, have fun.
Yep. All right. Well, yeah, I will see you tomorrow, buddy.
Yep, I'll see you tomorrow, dude.
Later.
Bye. And everybody in chat, good night. It was fun. Next week we'll do some more viewer battles and stuff like that. So if you want to do that, you know, we'll be releasing some cool stuff. But until next time, lads, good fun. Have luck.